Classic here from the nation's capital. Tonight we've got a treat. It's the 18th, the number 18th in the country, Roman Catholic from Philadelphia, and Chaminade from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm Jack Cushman.
And I'm JD Thede, and we are really excited for this game tonight. This should be a pretty good matchup.
That's right. The winner of this game will go on to compete in the finals of the Gonzaga DC Classic against the hosts themselves. Gonzaga won just prior to this game 68-53, and that game tomorrow will be at 5:15.
That should be also both of these teams playing Gonzaga would be a great game, I think. And that Gonzaga faithful should pack it out.
That's right. Gonzaga student section, known for being very strong. Weren't tonight, but I can guarantee that tomorrow in the final, it'll be strong. As we count down to the starting lineups for Chaminade and Roman Catholic.
Good evening and happy holidays to everyone. It's time to begin the second of our two semifinal championship games this evening here at the Chaminade Center. As we welcome from St. Louis, Missouri, the Red Devils of Chaminade. Making their first appearance in the DC Classic, and they score off against one of the top-ranked teams in the country, the Chaminade of Roman Catholic High School from Philadelphia, who are seeking their fourth DC Classic championship. We now introduce tonight's starters for the Red Devils of Chaminade College Prep.
To start off our starting lineups is Chaminade, the Red Devils from St. Louis, Missouri, coached by Coach Frank Bennett.
In his 12th season at Chaminade.
That's right. Starting at guard, number 2, the junior, standing at 6'3", Johnny Jordan. Right alongside him, another guard standing at 6'3", Colin Keller. And then we got the freshman, Elijah Ponawaz, standing at 5'10", and then the two forwards down low, we'll have Jihadi White Jr. and Jamison White starting for the Chaminade Red Devils.
Both of these teams have really impressive lineups, Jack. This Roman Catholic team is coming off their championship win last year in the Philadelphia Catholic League, which is a very competitive conference.
It is. We had one of the members from the Philadelphia Catholic League in the DC Classic last year, Archbishop Ryan.
That game was a treat.
It was. Archbishop Ryan Jackson Reed ending with a buzzer beater 3. Jackson Reed won that one by just a point or two.
That was our first game broadcasting together.
That's correct. Well, for the Roman Catholic Cahillites, they've got 3 guards starting. Sammy Jackson, Tyler Sutton, and Sebastian Edwards. Tyler Sutton and Sammy Jackson both receiving very, very high class college offers, such as Villanova, Auburn, Mississippi State, High Point, McNeese, just to name a few. The 2 forwards for the Cahillites, C.J. Miller and Sharif Jackson. Sharif Jackson is extremely talented. He's a Lafayette commit. To start off, Chaminade will take possession.
A 3 to start off this game. That was a good try by White to get the ball, but clearly tipped off of him.
That's right. They'll give it to Sebastian Edwards to bring up the court for Catholic. They get Sammy Jackson down low. It's easy points for Roman. And so far, a 3 for Chaminade and a 2 for Roman. The 3 is good from Johnny Jordan, the junior. Immediately, Roman goes down the court, and C.J. Miller will go to the line to shoot 2, the 6'2 senior.
First foul of the game by Chaminade.
Miller knocks down his first from the line. The second is good as well, makes it a 6-4 ball game so far. Chaminade gonna go with a fast pace here. Ponawaz going to the lane, it's blocked. Blocked by C.J. Miller.
Back-to-back fouls by both teams. Sorry, block there.
Johnny Jordan gets it in. Jamison White finds Ponawaz in the corner for the 3. Chaminade takes an early 5-point lead here. Sharif Jackson, front iron, and it'll be out of bounds, and they'll give it to Chaminade.
We saw the Roman team yesterday at shoot-around, Roman Catholic team at shoot-around yesterday, and they were working really well on their defense.
That's right. That's something they want to nail down.
They do.
Teams in this DC Classic are very, very high-powered offenses, so defense is extremely important in a tournament like this.
Clearly, Chaminade is with their 3 3-pointers to start this game.
They'll get a foul on Ponawaz for holding on C.J. Miller. Sutton going to the lane, gets it out. The 3 is good from Sammy Jackson. Sammy Jackson with a deep 3 there to make it a 2-point game. Ponawaz facilitating the offense. The 3 is no good, a little bit short there from Jamison White. Jackson will try another long 3. No good, rebound Chaminade.
Both these teams are taking a lot of shots from the arc. They just seem to be going down for Chaminade.
That ball is thrown away by Jihadi White. Jamison White now with the ball. He'll try a jumper. No good. Ponawaz can't reach the rebound. Here comes Sutton down the floor now for Roman Catholic. And Sutton's reverse layup's no good. And Chaminade will take control of the basketball.
This is Sutton's first year with Roman Catholic. He was at the George School of Pennsylvania last year. But he's one of the most decorated members of our class, the class of 27.
That's right.
Top 25 in this class.
Ponawaz carving his way to the cup. Looks like it got blocked a little bit, and C.J. Miller stumbles, but he gets it to Sharif Jackson. Jackson with the strong take, no good. Rebound Ponawaz. Here comes Chaminade now. The 3 is no good there from Johnny Jordan. get it into Sharif Jackson down low. The hook is no good. And Tonawaz will take control. The three is short again, but they'll get it back. The jumper is good there from Jamison White. Jamison White, another D1 talent in this basketball game, offers from Murray State, Southern Illinois, St. Louis, other great schools.
Murray State is where John Morant went.
That's right.
But you know what's cool about Chaminade? You know who went there?
Who went there?
Jason Tatum, the
That's right.
reigning NBA champion. Shout out to Mr. Buckley, who's a Celtics fan.
Bucket is good for Sutton, but they'll call it a travel, and Chaminade will take over. Jordan now going to slow down the tempo. Tries to drive in, and they'll get a foul on Sebastian Edwards, the 6'4" senior.
Jordan looks a little shaken up after that hit. I think his head went into one of the guys. Referee having some words with Sammy Jackson.
Chaminade with some ball movement, and that will be a foul on Sharif Jackson. Ball is stolen by Isaac Newman, Sebastian Edwards. Edwards gets it into Sharif Jackson, and it's blocked, but it'll be called a foul on Jamison White. Jackson will shoot two to try and make this a two-point game. First one just rattles out. Jackson makes his second from the line. It's now 11-8 here in the Carmody Center. Sutton tries to poke the ball out. And he gets a steal. Now coming down. Dishes to Miller. And he'll be fouled. That foul will go to Jacob Robinson. Miller will shoot two. First one's just a bit long. Miller's second is also long, but a rebound by Roman Catholic. Sutton now takes control with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Sammy Jackson gets it into Sharif. Sharif Jackson can't get it to go. And Chaminade will take control now on the fast break. Three is no good. Rebound by CJ Miller.
I mean, they should have passed it to Jacob Robinson. He was wide open on the right side.
Jackson will get called for the charge, and Chaminade will take control.
Jordan
So
checks
far,
back
not what
out.
we were expecting from this game. Roman Catholic being 18th in the country and Chaminade unranked. We would expect Roman Catholic to be on top in this one, but Chaminade's been playing pretty good defense here. Collins with the ball. Good defense here from Roman. 3 seconds on the shot clock and it'll get knocked out of bounds. And the ball will stay with Chaminade, but they'll have 2 seconds to get a shot off. Tracy Collins to get it in for the Red Devils. Long three is off the mark from Jamison White, but a steal. Jamison White to the cup. And they'll call a charge. That would have been a thunderous dunk. But Jamison White will get called for the charge.
He and his brother both had big dunks. I was talking to Gray Hedman earlier, who broadcasted the Chaminade game last night. He was talking about they had 2 pretty big dunks.
That's right. Sutton with the ball. Shot clock winding down from 17. Sammy Jackson will fire a 3, no good. Now here comes Ponawaz. Long 3 is just off the mark from Samaj Robinson. Excuse me, Jacob Robinson.
What a block there
That one
by
is
Winker.
blocked and denied by Ben Winker.
Winker's a big dude. Standing at 6'10".
Yeah, standing at 6'10". The senior definitely adds size to the Chaminade team. It'll go Chaminade's way.
Yeah, with Winker's size, you have to guess who's going to be guarding, if they make it to the championship tomorrow, who's going to be guarding Christian Gerdak, the
That's right.
6'10" center for Gonzaga.
That Gonzaga team is filled with plenty of D1 talent. All 5 of their starters going to D1 schools. Christian Gerdak
And
will
some
be
of
going
their
to Virginia
second
Tech.
line, too. The next 5 in for Gonzaga also are going D1.
That's
Not
right.
all in basketball, but some in football as well.
It'll be a foul on Roman Catholic C.J. Miller. And Jahadi White will shoot 2.
Jahadi White, who's named after his father, Jahadi White, who played in the NBA, but also in Georgetown. So not the first time we're seeing a Jahadi White play in DC at a Jesuit school.
White's second is just off the mark. Sutton grabs a rebound, but it's poked out. Loose ball on the floor. They'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow is with Roman Catholic. A little bit of a scuffle here at midcourt.
A little bit of trash talk, too. Chaminade bench hyping him up. 9 seconds left on this game clock.
You can feel the tension in this close game here with 10 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Roman Catholic will get the ball. Sammy Jackson will inbound it. They'll call a foul. That one on Chaminade's Jacob Robinson. Sutton will go to the line. First one's good from Tyler Sutton.
And in comes Jameson White and Johnny Jordan, both juniors with Division I offers.
Jameson White checking in for Chaminade. Now Ward Sutton.
Sutton makes both from the line, and now it's a one-point game. Very defensive game, I might say, with only a total of 21 points being put up so far.
And both teams last night, it was defensive, but also very offensive, as both teams won in pretty big blowouts. Roman Catholic winning in a 70-51 matchup against Coolidge from Washington, D.C. And Chaminade beating Murray, also from Washington, D.C., 69-51.
Well, those two teams, Coolidge and Murray, faced off earlier today. That score went Coolidge's favor. Coolidge will go on to face, I believe, Archbishop Spalding in the consolation bracket final.
And those of you who aren't familiar, actually, Jack, sorry. The loser of this game plays Archbishop Spalding.
That's right.
For the third place game. And as I was saying, for those of you who aren't familiar, the Gonzaga DC Classic does a invitational of 7 teams, 3 being from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and then 4 national teams, which this year's national teams are Roman Catholic, Chaminade,
Lane Tech,
and St. Ignatius from Ohio. We saw St. Ignatius last night.
That's right. St. Ignatius faced off against Gonzaga in what was supposed to be a very close matchup after that first half. It was only 33-30, but then Gonzaga pulled away, winning by a total of 23 points, as it was 77-54 at the end of that one. Well, after the first quarter of play here at the Carmody Center, Chaminade Red Devils are up 13-10 on the Roman Catholic Cahillites. So far, a very defensive matchup, I would say. Chaminade, I've been impressed. They've been playing extremely well defensively in a very high-powered offense that Roman Catholic runs with a 4-star sophomore and a very talented forward at 6'7", Sharif Jackson, who's committed to Lafayette. Well, there's Sammy Jackson, who can't come away with the steal, but nonetheless, Chaminade will have the ball.
Chaminade still holding this lead with their 4 turnovers in the first quarter, pardon me.
Well, yeah, they made that up with a lot of good defense, just smothering. Ponawaz takes control for Chaminade. Jihadi White.
Oh, technical foul.
Wow. Well, there's a scuffle going on down inside the arc. And there's a technical foul
on C.J. Miller.
C.J. Miller, the senior 6'2" from Roman Catholic, and Chaminade will be rewarded some free throws.
He's here, but he doesn't want to come on.
Well, after that technical foul, the score will be 15-10 in Chaminade's ball.
We actually have Chaminade alumni in attendance in this game. An NBA champion, Jason Tatum.
Do we?
We do.
Well, Jason Tatum will be facing off against the Washington Wizards tomorrow night.
And it's not a hard guess to guess who's going to win that game tomorrow night, is it, Jack?
Not at all. Well, that one's a Chaminade bucket and an and one at that. And there'll be a foul from Roman Catholic Samaj Robinson. Well, there's another technical foul. And Jihadi White will shoot for Chaminade.
And for those of you listening and not watching the Heisman Trophy ceremony, there's breaking news. Travis Hunter has just won the Heisman.
There was also a technical on Chaminade, so Sutton will make his first free throw.
2 technical fouls within 30 seconds of this second quarter.
This is a chippy game, to say the least.
Both two very competitive teams in their respective conferences.
Sutton trying to get away to the cup, and no foul called.
So we were just talking about the Heisman. 2 years ago, a Gonzaga player won the Heisman Trophy.
That's right, Caleb Williams.
My quarterback of the Chicago Bears.
Current Chicago Bears quarterback won the Heisman. His number is retired at Gonzaga, 18 for football.
One of 3 numbers he retired here at Gonzaga.
Ball will bounce Roman Catholic's way, and a deep three is good. What a shot from Sammy Jackson. Sammy Jackson, the 97th ranked junior in the country, has offers from great schools.
Yeah, I mean, he could join Gonzaga's Nick Lewis at Xavier. He has an offer from the University of Miami, St. Joe's University, Penn State, Marquette, Villanova. You're Villanova.
I'm a big Villanova guy myself.
Or top team in the SEC, Auburn,
That's
where
right.
my cousins go. Or one of them is going to go. Another
Deep three is just off the mark from Sammy Jackson. Honawaz. The jumper is just off the mark. It will stay with Chaminade.
Roman Catholic's bench is not happy with that.
No, they're not at all.
Especially not their head coach.
Three is missed on the front side of the rim. Here comes Dwayne Ruffin, who gets it to Sutton. Sutton into the lane, no good. And Jihadi White takes the rebound for Chaminade. Honawaz will take it himself. And they call a block.
Shooting 2.
They'll call a blocking foul. And Honawaz will shoot 2 for Chaminade. With these 2 free throws, Chaminade could take a 5-point lead. Honawaz's first is a little too strong.
pretty low-scoring game, Jack.
That is. Dwayne Ruffin handling the ball, gives it to Sutton. Sutton with some quick handles, gets into the lane, tries to get it to Ruffin. Jackson, so far the star of the night, gets fouled by Jihadi White. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Jackson led scoring for Roman Catholic in the first quarter with 5. He's up that, what? Got at least 3 more. About to take some more shots.
That's right. Jackson with a chance to make it a 1-score game. Hits his first.
30-second timeout.
It'll be a timeout called by Chaminade.
No, it's called by Roman Catholic.
Oh, excuse me, Roman Catholic.
Roman Catholic just wanting to talk over the next 5 minutes of play.
Well, unexpectedly, I might say, it's a very low-scoring game, 19-6. As I said multiple times, these are high-powered offenses going against each other. But the defense, like I said, it is absolutely crucial to have great defense in this tournament. Both teams seem to have been doing that. And that's represented by the score 19-16 halfway through the second quarter. So we'll see what happens over these next 5 minutes of play as Sammy Jackson goes back to the line to try and make it a 2-pointer.
Back to this charity stripe.
Jackson misses front rim. And Ponawaz will take it up for Chaminade. Good defense here from Roman Catholic. Not letting anything get inside the arc. They do get it to Jihadi White, but it's poked out. Now here comes Dwayne Ruffin. He goes up and a little bit too strong. Grabs his own rebound. Tries to get it to Jackson, tries to get it to CJ Miller and he can't. But Jackson will maintain the ball. Sutton, the sophomore, tries to get it to Ruffin. A little bit too much pressure there from the Red Devils, and they'll take control. Three just rattles out from Johnny Jordan. Sammy Jackson tries to get it and loses control. It'll go with the Red Devils. Sloppy play there from the Cahillites.
Ball was up in the air for a while, kept getting tipped up on those rebounds.
Jihadi White is a little bit too strong, but it won't matter. That foul will go to CJ Miller.
It's his 3rd foul.
That's right, early foul trouble.
Early foul trouble, yeah.
For the the senior.
One of those fouls being the technical foul that he had at the beginning of this second quarter. Long pass,
and that ball
hits the ceiling.
Hits the ceiling.
The low ceilings of the Carmody Center.
That's right, and Roman Catholic will take control.
Much higher ceilings than the original Gonzaga gym, though.
Yeah, the original Gonzaga gym is now where the weightlifting is held. Back when my grandfather was attending Gonzaga, that's where that gym was. Very small, to say the least.
Yeah, it's similar to the Regis Gym in New York City.
that shot. Good fadeaway there from Sammy Jackson. Makes it a 1-point game. Ponawaz tries a three, and it's good. Good deep three there from Elijah Ponawaz. Just about 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Good defense here from Jamison White. They get it into Sharif Jackson, and he misses. He has not been very consistent from under the basket tonight. And that will be a travel called on Jacob Robinson, and
in comes the subs for Chaminade.
just under 3 minutes left to play here. Sammy Jackson will bring it up for the Cahillites. There goes Sutton. Tries to get it back out.
Oh, nice save.
Great save there from Sebastian Edwards. Sharif Jackson posting up Sutton. Excuse me. Posting up Winker. Three is good. Good three there from Jamison White. That three ball makes it a 7-point game here with 2 minutes left in the first half. Sutton with the ball outside on the perimeter. Jackson working on Winker, and there will be a foul
on Winker.
Foul on Winker. Sutton gets it to Jackson. He'll try another three, and this three is good. Great shot there.
He is
from
draining
Sammy
those
Jackson.
threes behind the three-point arc.
That's right. That's his third of the night for Sammy Jackson. That'll be a kick ball, and we'll stay with Chaminade. Ponawaz to inbound it for the Red Devils. Running out of time, he eventually gets it to White. Fumbles the ball, gets it back.
Great defense here by Roman Catholic.
They've been doing it all night. They get it into Winker. Winker, the strong 6'10 center, puts up a layup.
That defense by Roman Catholic was similar to what we saw yesterday during their shoot-around as we were setting up for the DC Classic.
That's right. A good jumper there from Sammy Jackson to answer Winker's layup. It's a 4-point game with about a minute left and a minute left of play here in the second quarter.
Just a 4-point game. Still pretty low scoring after their pretty high scoring games yesterday. Both beating their opponents by a lot.
That's Johnny Jordan working on the defense. Ponawaz tries a three, and it's no good from the corner. Sharif Jackson gets it to Sammy. Three ball is just off the mark. Rebound White. Here goes Johnny Jordan to the rack, and it's good.
And one.
The foul goes on Sharif Jackson. Jordan to make it a three-point play, and it's all nylon from the charity stripe.
The shot clock is off now with 23 seconds left in the half.
Dwayne Ruffin facing some physical defense there from Tracy Collins, and Collins will be called for the foul.
Number 3, Tracy Collins. His first fourth team foul.
Roman Catholic looking like they want to take that final shot, make it a 4-point game.
Sutton putting some moves on Ponawaz. Gets to the lane. Beautiful finish there from Tyler Sutton. And that'll end the first half of play. And we'll get an interview with the coach of Chaminade, Frank Bennett.
Can you hear us, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect.
Coach, what do you think went well for you there in the first half?
Oh, I think our energy and effort's good on the defensive side. I think we're playing with toughness that you need to do to compete with a team like Roman Catholic.
Got it. What do you think you should improve on to try and run away with it in the second half?
Well, it's going to be hard to run away with it against Roman Catholic, right? But we just have to be just disciplined on both sides of the basketball. If we do that, I like our chances, but that's what we have to focus on.
Got it. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Coach.
you got it. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. All right, and that is it here with us at this first half. We'll see you in 9 minutes. Thank you. right, and we're back here in the Carmody Center as we're about to tip off for the second half. I mean, what a first half that we saw, but I think the best player we saw that first half was Sammy Jackson.
Yeah, Sammy Jackson was absolutely dominant in that first half. Despite being down, Roman Catholic Sammy Jackson hit 3 3-pointers and has an overall 25 total points in just the first half. So.
16.
Oh, excuse me,
total
sorry.
points.
16. 25 for the team. So far, really good game for Sammy Jackson. He's looking to continue that into the second half.
The next closest scorer in the game is Johnny Jordan on Chaminade with 10 points. So it really shows how Sammy Jackson's impacting this game and keeping Roman Catholic in it.
Yeah, Johnny Jordan and Sammy Jackson are both juniors, class of 2026. Both have offers from colleges. Well, here he is, Johnny Jordan. Misses the layup, but his teammate Ponawaz grabs it, and he'll be fouled by Roman Catholic Samaj Robinson.
Second line foul on the 5, Samaj Robinson is second.
So just a 3-point game here. And they'll call a foul, and it'll go with Roman Catholic.
There's been a lot of fouls in this game, but Roman Catholic has 2 guys that are in foul trouble with 3 each, which they need to work on.
Sutton with the ball around the Gonzaga logo now. He goes to the lane, just misses off of that long layup. And Ponawaz will take possession. Long 2, just bounces off from Johnny Jordan. Sammy Jackson will now fire down the floor. Sebastian Edwards tries to get to the rack, just misses. And Ponawaz takes it. Long 2 is no good from White. The other way, it's good for Sebastian Edwards. We got a 1-point game here.
I mean, what a performance by Roman Catholic as they came out to start this second half. I really wonder what was said in that locker room that inspired them.
Yeah, that's right. Now it's only a 1-point deficit, and they have the ball, so far coming out firing is Roman Catholic. Sutton finds Edwards, just misses. Johnny Jordan
nice
tries to get it to
block.
Ponawaz, and it's poked out. Sutton gets it to Sebastian Edwards, and there will be a foul. That one will go to Colin Keller.
His second.
Edwards makes it a tie game here. This one to take the lead here for the Kahilites, and Chaminade will take a timeout.
And Roman Catholics kept Chaminade scoreless in this first minute 45. Really impressive. Showing that they deserve the ranking that they've been given by Max Preps. Number 18 in the country.
Impressive stuff.
Second highest ranked team in this DC Classic.
That's right.
Behind Gonzaga.
If they were to win, we would have a top 20 matchup in the DC Classic finale. It'd be Gonzaga ranked number 2, and Roman Catholic sitting pretty at that 18th spot in the country.
That would be quite a game, but a game between these two and Gonzaga would be a good game. It'd be a preview for WCAC play come the 22nd is our first WCAC game against Good Counsel here in the Carmody Center. So it's always good to prepare for arguably one of the best conferences in the country. Another conference you could make an argument for is the Philadelphia Catholic League, which Roman Catholic plays
They're
in.
also extremely good, but WCAC has been dominant so far. St. John's, another WCAC rival to Gonzaga, took down the #1 team in the country, Brennan, just a couple of weeks ago.
And it wasn't a close game. It was by 20 points.
No, it wasn't. So WCAC is showing why they are the top basketball conference in the country. Edwards doesn't get it to go in. And you've got a tie game here in the third quarter. Jordan gets it to Ponawaz. Sutton guarding White. And
back to
he'll
Roman
draw
Catholic.
the foul from Jamison White. It'll be Roman Catholic's ball. Roman Catholic now on a 5-0 run in this third quarter.
You heard we talked to Coach Bennett before. He was telling his players that he needs something. He needs a stop here on defense and then gain him some more points.
Here comes Sutton to the basket.
One of the most famous Chaminade basketball alumni is here, Jason Tatum, but another one is Bradley Beal, who played in Washington for a long time.
Bradley Beal, NBA talent coming out of Chaminade, is not uncommon. Their three-point sniper, Colin Keller, receives the inbound and gives it quickly to Jordan. And there is Jahadi White, gets his own rebound.
And one.
And it'll be on the floor, it'll be a shooting foul, and one for Chaminade's.
And in comes Sharif Jackson, who has 3 fouls, so he just needs to watch his fouls with the remaining 12 minutes in this game.
Jahadi White hits
14 minutes.
his and one free throw for a 3-point play. Now up by 3 are the Red Devils.
Chaminade's bench has come alive. It started being a little louder.
Sutton knocks down a jump shot from the elbow. And it's a 1-point game. Johnny Jordan handling the ball, guarded by Dwayne Ruffin. It gets poked out, but Jahadi tracks it down. Now he gets the ball in the post, working on Sharif Jackson. 3 ball from Jordan is on the mark, and it's a 2-possession game. Sutton is tripped, and a foul is called on Jamison White. Got a wet spot in the court, so we'll clean that up, and it'll be Roman Catholic's ball. Ruffin gets it into Sharif Jackson.
I'm liking this big man matchup between Sharif Jackson and
Jahadi White.
White, yeah.
These two are really going at it. Put back from Sutton is good. Great put back there from Sutton off the miss from Sharif Jackson. Tracy Collins handling the ball, gets it to Jamison White. White gets it poked out. Collins, the mid-range is good. So far, a lot of mid-range jump shots here. Now, Sammy Jackson to the rack, and it's good, and one bucket for Sammy Jackson.
For a chance to make this a one-point game.
Sammy Jackson with the heads-up play there, realizing there's no one back for Chaminade, and just takes it right to the rack. So good play there from Sammy Jackson, and he has a chance to add an extra point onto that. Jackson knocks down his free throw, and it's 38-37 here. Chaminade with a 1-point lead. Collins brings the ball up the floor for the Devils. Collins hits a good jumper. And Jackson just does the same exact thing as he did last time. This time, it's knocked out. I mean, that looked about exactly the same as last possession, except Jackson gets it knocked out this time. Sharif Jackson going to work on Winker, and it'll be knocked out of bounds by Johnny Jordan.
Another foul trouble alert with Jamison White, number 10 in black.
Well, yeah, Jamison White was the leading scorer at half. He's very vital to Chaminade's scoring, and he's been very good on the defensive side of the ball as well, so it would hurt to lose him. Sharif Jackson working on Winker. Finds a hole in Winker's defense, and it's a 1-point game. Johnny Jordan handling the ball at the top of the key. Collins dishes to Winker. Jordan. He tries to dish to Winker. He'll miss the dunk, and the refs will discuss. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Chaminade with the ball. They'll have to get this one off quick.
Chaminade has
Winker.
4 guards in, too. With Winker being
Gets it
their
to Jordan. And great defense there from the Cahillites.
Sutton happy with that play.
Sutton has been a big factor in this game. This team could be dangerous coming for the title. For the DC Classic, they could be a threat if they make it through.
Trying to beat Gonzaga, who's won it the past 3 years, the past 2 against a powerful Jackson Reed squad, too.
Sammy Jackson can't hit the fadeaway, but the putback is good from Sharif Jackson.
As the clock ticks down to the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Gets it into the corner to Johnny Jordan. Jordan working on Sutton. Tries to get it in the lane, and he loses control. It'll be Roman Catholic's ball. They have a 1-point lead here. So Roman Catholic will have the ball. Shot clock is on. 30 seconds left.
The 1 second difference in the shot clock and the game clock.
Sammy Jackson will hold until there's just a couple of seconds left, it seems. And they will attack the lane, and a foul is called. Tyler Sutton will go to the line for Roman Catholic. Foul is called on Chaminade's Jacob Robinson. Sutton will shoot two.
His third foul. A lot of fouls in this game, so both teams need to work on not fouling out with 8 minutes still to go in that fourth quarter.
Sutton hits back iron on his first free throw. And it remains a 1-point game going into Sutton's final one from the line. It rattles in. And Roman Catholic
is now also in the bonus for the rest of this quarter.
9 seconds.
9 seconds. Still, if a foul is committed, they will end up on the line.
Chaminade, no shot clock here. They have about 5 seconds, and it's stolen. Now here comes Roman Catholic and a double dribble. And
with 0.1 seconds left in this quarter.
I would say that just about does it, but
it does not.
Chaminade will.
And that is our
end the quarter.
Third quarter.
That's the third quarter here. Going into the fourth quarter, we've got a 2-point game here. It's a nail biter between the Chaminade Red Devils and Roman Catholic Cahillites.
What a game.
What a game indeed. Winner of this will go on to play the number 2 team in the country, Gonzaga, in the DC Classic Final.
We now have our leading scorer is still Sammy Jackson with 21 points. Wow. Still with 3 threes, so he hasn't attempted any more threes than he did last quarter.
Sammy Jackson doesn't have anyone, even really near him in points. Second best is Johnny Jordan with a total of 13. But
only scoring 3 points in that third quarter.
You can't help but bring up the 17 turnovers by Chaminade. That's just not going to do it for a DC Classic game. Somehow they've stayed in it, though, and they're only down 2 here in a game that they were leading at half. So Chaminade's done a great job on the defensive side of the ball, forcing turnovers, forcing missed shots, and I expect a close one here in the final 8 minutes.
We're still in foul trouble with a couple key players like Jamison White for Chaminade, and then in Roman Catholic we have CJ Miller in foul trouble, Jackson Sharif with 3, and Samaj Robinson with 3.
Well, a steal here.
Jamison White has 4. Forgot to mention
steal
that
here
earlier.
by Sebastian Edwards, and Roman Catholic will take it away. Sammy Jackson, step back 3 is no good. Chaminade looking to capitalize. Three-pointer is a little bit too short. And Roman Catholic will take over the basketball. Well, after 24 minutes, after the first 3 quarters, you have to bring up that Sammy Jackson has played all 24. Tyler Sutton there hits a big 3. He's played 23 minutes. Big 3 there from Tyler Sutton, makes it a 5-point game. Big swing here by Roman Catholic.
It really shows how important these 2 players are for Roman Catholic. Keeping them in for majority of the game, and they're leading the team in points, basically. They've scored 35 of the points.
Big finish there from Jihadi White, and he'll look to make it a 3-point play.
CJ Miller just checked in. As I said earlier, he's had foul trouble, so limit the fouls. 6 minutes left.
That's right. We haven't seen him in a little bit. Jihadi White knocks down the free throw. We also need to mention that that is Sharif Jackson's 4th foul, so he comes out of the game for Roman Catholic.
Some key players that are close in foul trouble.
Good defense there from Chaminade, and they'll take it.
Great rebound, though, by Jamison White.
And a airmail pass. Looks like he tried to get it to Colin Keller, but it goes out of bounds. And there's a foul on Tyler Sutton. Ponawaz is hyped up. These are two teams that are feeding off of the energy here.
They are.
In the fourth quarter.
Chaminade bench a little bit more talkative than the Roman Catholic bench as we go to a timeout. But another thing to mention is Roman Catholic doesn't have a very large team.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, only, I believe, 11 players on this Roman Catholic roster.
Yeah, where most teams have like 15. Gonzaga's roster's pretty big, too.
That's right.
Speaking of Gonzaga, we have Gonzaga coaches in the audience scouting out for this championship game. Coach Turner in his office is taking some looks over.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? This is an amazing game. What a treat on our last game on the Saturday slate for the DC Classic.
And our last game of the weekend broadcasting, you and I.
That's right.
There will be 4 broadcasts tomorrow, though.
Well, coming out of the timeout with just about 6 minutes and 20 seconds left of gameplay, it'll be Chaminade's ball.
Something to look forward to for Roman Catholic is they head to Palmetto Bay, Florida at the end of December to participate in the Junior Orange Bowl tournament before they start their Philadelphia Catholic League play.
A little bit of confusion here on the court after Tyler Sutton goes down. They'll call a foul on Jihadi White. That's his third.
Third foul.
Sammy Jackson will inbound.
A little bit of talking between Roman Catholic and Chaminade.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension building up here. After a couple of technical fouls, now a referee will get in between them. No technicals are called, but Chaminade's getting chippy, at least the benches.
Tripped him there. The Chaminade bench not agreeing with that foul call.
And that is a big, big foul. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I thought it was on Jihadi White. It actually goes to Ponawaz. That's only his second, so he's still not quite in foul trouble yet with just 6 minutes left in this game.
He was a little bit in technical foul trouble there, though. He was going after some of the Roman Catholic players. Still talking trash over there.
Yeah, we've got Tyler Sutton and Ponawaz chirping at each other. Sammy Jackson with a spin. Ball's knocked out. And Chaminade takes over. Here comes Johnny Jordan. Jordan finds White in the corner. Jihadi White. Excuse me, Jamison White.
Gives them the lead by 1.
Jamison White gives the Red Devils the lead. Sebastian Edwards with the ball. Sutton now working on Ponawaz. He gets to the lane and it'll go with Chaminade. Sutton lost it.
Now on the court for Roman Catholic number 5, Tomas Robinson.
Great defense here by Roman Catholic.
Jordan just misses. That's back rim. Sutton will slow down the pace here for the Cahillites.
Trash talking has seemed to quiet down a little bit.
Sutton, wow, grabs his own rebound there. That was amazing. Sutton gives Roman Catholic the lead.
Any of these teams playing Gonzaga tomorrow in the championship would be a great matchup of the number 2 team.
Oh, and that one just rims out for Jamison White, and Sutton grabs the rebound.
Don't you think, Jack, that championship is going to be a fun one?
Yeah, no matter which team goes through, both these teams have showed a lot of fight, especially Chaminade, competing with a nationally ranked team. They've showed a lot of fight, specifically in their defense here, so I think this would be a good game either way. Jackson, ice in his veins. Knocks down a 3, and that makes it a 2-possession game. Chaminade has showed that they can come up with some clutch buckets here. Even though Roman Catholic has the momentum, they'll call a timeout and talk it over. Even though Roman Catholic has a small roster, as we said before, they have showed not a lot of signs of being tired. And with Sammy Jackson playing every single minute of this game so far,
That's really impressive.
it's really impressive.
Shows good conditioning.
That's right.
It's really important in basketball. I don't know, Jack, have you seen the conditioning workouts that they do for the Gonzaga basketball team here?
I haven't, but I can imagine it's pretty gruesome.
Yeah, I show up here sometimes for my baseball lifts, and these guys are out on the field at 7 a.m. running up and down the field. Or in the weight room, they're hitting the bike.
Well, I mean, that's what
Building
you got to
that
do.
stamina.
That's what you got to do to become a top 2 team in the country.
Yeah.
Coach Turner getting these guys right. Coming out of the timeout, it's Roman Catholic with the lead here. Just 4 points, though. Just under 3.5 minutes left to go in this semifinal matchup from the nation's capital.
Seconds left on the shot clock.
Johnny Jordan will bring it up for Chaminade.
Roman Catholic's
Ponawaz
bench is coming alive
can't
now.
get past Edwards. And a great bucket there. Great bucket there from Jihadi White. That makes it a 2-point game. As I said before, Chaminade has been able to come up with some clutch buckets, even though with Roman Catholic having momentum. That's another example of that. So, good bucket there from the Red Devils. A block there from Jihadi White. Sutton working on Ponawaz, and he loses it. It'll go with the Red Devils.
Matchup change here for Roman Catholic and Chaminade.
A 2-point bucket here would tie the game. Jihadi trying to do it, gets his own rebound after the miss. Jordan, Jamison, White, just misses. And the Cahillites take the ball. Sammy Jackson, the spotlight on this Roman Catholic team.
Holding the ball.
There'll be a timeout called by Roman Catholic.
With 9 seconds on the shot clock. And we're under 2 minutes. Wow. 2-point game under 2 minutes.
I mean, you can't ask for a better game at this point. 2-point game, 2 minutes left.
Similar to the Archbishop Ryan Jackson Reed game that we did last year. Ended on that buzzer beater.
That one was an instant classic.
Archbishop Ryan, another member of that Philadelphia Catholic League.
Yeah, the PCL, another very talented and competitive conference in the country.
It is.
As for the Roman Catholic,
and both of these schools have impressive NBA players, with Roman Catholic having Jaron Duran.
I did not know that.
You didn't, really. And then, of course, Chaminade has Jason Tatum, who's in attendance here with us tonight.
Sharif Jackson, who's in a little bit of foul trouble, comes back into the game for Roman Catholic. He'll have to throw up a shot, and it hits the roof.
It looked like it could have gone in, though, with that arc. It's just
That's
the
right.
Carmody Center roof is too low.
Not sure if Roman Catholic was aware of the shot clock, but now the Red Devils have a chance to tie or even take the lead here. Ponawaz dealing with a trap. He gets out of it. Ponawaz gives it to Jordan. Jordan rattles it in. A big three there from Johnny Jordan to give Chaminade the lead. Unbelievable as we approach the final minute of play here from the Carmody Center.
This is going to come right down to the wire.
You can tell. Tyler Sutton working on Ponawaz. Gets into the lane. Acrobatic finish is no good. Now Chaminade. Tyler Sutton is frustrated there. He'll have to come out of the game due to an injury. Looks like he was limping a little bit coming off the court, but hopefully he's all right.
Getting worked on by a trainer now.
Jamison White working on Sammy Jackson. He looks a little bit shaken up. He's limping into the corner. And big three is good. That is a big shot there from Colin Keller. Makes it a 4-point game. Roman Catholic's got to go quick here. Edwards gets it into Sharif Jackson. Jackson, front iron. Chaminade will make the and one bucket.
And it looks like Chaminade has a date with Gonzaga tomorrow at 5:15, despite 5 seconds being left.
Unbelievable bucket there from Jamison White, who just a couple minutes ago, not even minutes, just a couple seconds ago was limping. Now we'll have to go to the line, and with this bucket, it would make a 3-possession game, and in essence, end it. Chaminade shows incredible fight here. This bucket is back iron. And Jackson will fire up a three. It won't go, and that'll do it. The Red Devils get it done
And
against Roman Catholic.
they did.
Unbelievable game here, instant classic.
In front of their most famous alumni, probably, Jason Tatum, the NBA champion.
Well, don't
we're-
you leave just yet. We
we're-
will get an interview with the player of the game.
Johnny Jordan.
Johnny Jordan did very well. He was definitely the spotlight.
Johnny, you had 16 points tonight. How do you think you and the rest of your team played?
I mean, I feel like we play hard, you know what I'm saying? It started on defense, right? You know what I'm saying? Start defense and a quick offense, and, you know, we're able to hit shots.
All right. And how do you think you guys are going to prepare to play Gonzaga tomorrow?
You know, we got to lock in, have a good warm-up tomorrow, and be ready to play Gonzaga.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Have a good one. Good luck. And that's it here from the Carmody Center. I'm JD Thede.
And I'm Jack Cushman. Thank you
Have a
so
good night.
much for listening to the broadcast. Tune in tomorrow for the DC Classic finale, Gonzaga versus Chaminade.